Bill Maher didn't hold back. The veteran comedian and political commentator went straight after Vice President JD Vance, challenging him on some of the Trump administration's most controversial issues, from ICE raids to election denial. Maher first took aim at the administration's immigration crackdown, arguing that ICE enforcement had gone too far. Looking directly at Vance, he said, "Too rough, too mean, too unnecessary." Maher made it clear he wasn't asking for an apology. Instead, he urged the administration to simply admit it had crossed a line, saying that owning up to mistakes could help win back critics. He added, "I'm not asking you to apologize. I'm just saying you'd go a long way toward getting people who have just completely shut the door to you and your administration if you guys would just own that you guys went too far. You went too far, and you should own that, like you owned childless cat ladies." But Vance refused to give him that concession. Instead, the vice president defended the operations, arguing that law enforcement actions are never perfect and saying, "You can't do a law enforcement operation like that without having some situations that are recorded like that." Some viewers praised Maher for repeatedly pressing Vance on questions they felt he never directly answered. Others argued the vice president successfully defended his position despite the pressure. Maher wasn't finished. He then shifted to what he called his biggest brake dealer, election denial. In a surprise moment, Maher admitted his vote could be in play if Democrats continued moving in a direction he disagreed with. He even suggested a future Republican nominee, like JD Vance or Marco Rubio, could earn his support. The interview also highlighted Maher's increasingly unpredictable political stance. Although he has been a longtime critic of Donald Trump, Maher recently criticized musicians who boycotted Trump's America 250 celebrations, arguing the move hurt Democrats more than it hurt the president. Bill Maher is taking aim at the growing controversy surrounding President Donald Trump's America 250 celebrations. And this time, it's not Trump he's criticizing. The HBO host is calling out the musicians who backed out of the Trump-linked concert series, arguing that their decision may have hurt Democrats more than it hurt Trump. The controversy erupted after several performers, including Martina McBride, Bret Michaels, the Commodores, Morris Day, C+C Music Factory, and Young MC, withdrew from the Great American State Fair festivities in Washington, D.C. Many of the artists claimed they had been misled about the nature of the event and chose to pull out once they learned more about its connection to the America 250 celebrations. But during an episode of HBO's Real Time, Maher said the mass exodus sends the wrong message. "They all pulled out," Maher said. "This is a question about what looks best for the Democrats, because I don't think that looks good." Maher argued that by abandoning an event celebrating America's 250th birthday, critics risk reinforcing accusations that they care more about opposing Trump than celebrating the country itself. "It looks like you are just what people say about you. You don't really love America," Maher said. "It looks like you think Trump is more important than the country itself." According to Maher, the artists may have unintentionally handed the event over to Trump's supporters. "Now it's just a big MAGA rally, this whole thing," he said. "Now it's Trump and Lee Greenwood." Then he posed a question to viewers. "Wouldn't it have been better to play this gig? Can't we all just celebrate America itself and leave Trump out of it?" The remarks come as Freedom 250, a commission established through a Trump executive order to help commemorate America's 250th birthday, prepares for a major free concert series on Washington's National Mall. The event is scheduled to run from June 25th through July 10th, and originally announced performers including Vanilla Ice, Flo Rida, and Fob Morvan of Manili Vanilli. The artist backlash has become one of the biggest talking points surrounding the America 250 celebrations, and Maher isn't the only late-night host to poke fun at the situation. Earlier, Jimmy Kimmel also mocked the growing turmoil surrounding Trump's Freedom 250 Great American State Fair as reports emerged that multiple performers were abandoning the event. Jimmy Kimmel is once again unloading on Donald Trump, and this time the late-night host is turning the spotlight on what's becoming an all-out collapse surrounding Trump's star-studded Freedom 250 Great American State Fair. What was supposed to be a patriotic mega event tied to America's 250th anniversary celebration is now turning into another full-blown entertainment headache, with performers dropping out one after another, and Kimmel absolutely loving every second of it. During the May 28th episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, the ABC host mocked the increasingly chaotic concert lineup, while rattling off the growing list of artists who've either backed away from the event or publicly distanced themselves from it. And according to Kimmel, the situation is spiraling fast. Trump had reportedly been lining up entertainment for the July 4th celebration in Washington, D.C., but Kimmel joked the roster was already falling apart before the first stage light even switched on. The listed performers include Milli Vanilli, one of whom is dead, Kimmel cracked. Then came another jab, CNC Music Factory, another of whom is dead. And it didn't stop there. Kimmel also pointed out that Morris Day and The Time had pulled out of the event, though he sarcastically noted the group was already appearing minus lead singer Morris Day and minus The Time. The comedian then piled on by mocking the reported withdrawal of rapper Young MC before taking aim at the Commodores lineup attached to the event. According to Kimmel, the group attached to the fair was already missing both the original singer and newer replacement singers, who reportedly backed out as well. By that point, Kimmel summed up the whole situation in two simple words: a mess. At the time of the broadcast, rock star Bret Michaels, rapper Flo Rida, and Vanilla Ice were still reportedly attached to the event, but even Kimmel seemed skeptical they'd stay. "I'll check back tomorrow," he joked. And almost immediately, another domino fell. Bret Michaels has since officially withdrawn from the festival. In a statement posted to Instagram, the rocker explained that he originally agreed to participate because he believed the event was meant to honor veterans, military personnel, teachers, first responders, and everyday Americans. But according to Michaels, the atmosphere around the event quickly shifted. He wrote, "It evolved into something much more divisive than what I agreed to be a part of." That statement only intensified online speculation surrounding the increasingly controversial fair, and Michaels wasn't alone. Country music star Martina McBride also announced she would no longer perform at the event. Posting a lengthy statement on X, McBride said she had originally been assured the fair would remain nonpartisan and focused on celebrating all 50 states. She wrote, "I thought this was a great way to celebrate the states and also bring people together in the only way music can. Sounds fun, right? Wholesome even." But according to McBride, things changed behind the scenes. She wrote, "Yesterday things started changing, and what we were told is in fact not what is happening." The singer said she became concerned that fans might interpret her participation as abandoning the values reflected in her music and public image. She wrote, "It greatly upsets me that any fan who has been moved by my music may now feel like I'm abandoning the meaning behind those songs." The growing list of withdrawals has now transformed what was supposed to be a celebratory patriotic showcase into another politically charged controversy orbiting Donald Trump. And naturally, Jimmy Kimmel jumped directly into the middle of it. The late-night host has spent months aggressively mocking Trump over everything from campaign rallies to legal troubles, and most recently, the president's repeated claims of having perfect health after his latest medical and dental evaluations at Walter Reed National Medical Military Center.